Today I'm looking at the Mophie 2-in-1 wireless charging stand. This is a premium charging stand for the iPhone and the Apple Watch. So let's unbox it and see what it's about. My bedside table looks really messy because I've got a charging cable for my iPad, a charging cable for my iPhone. Now I've got the Apple Watch, that's another charging cable, plus I've got my Kindle and other devices that I sometimes need to charge. So it looks like a spider's legs, and it's very difficult to keep everything looking tidy. So I was very keen to have something like this 2-in-1 wireless charging stand. It looks really nice. I like the design aesthetic of it. I saw it on the Apple website, and I couldn't bring myself to part with the money for it though. I mean, it's £90 in the UK. I'll put the US price up on the screen as well. So not a cheap solution, particularly when you can go on Amazon and get similar devices for much less money. However, with all of these cheaper devices on Amazon, they don't come with an actual USB charger. So you have to provide the charger yourself. And you also have to reuse your Apple Watch charging cable. So you kind of have to stick that into the stand. So at £90, although it looks great, I couldn't quite bring myself to spend the money, but fortunately my wife is much less stingy than me and she bought it for me as a gift. So I'm going to review it on the channel. The Mophie comes with its own power adapter and it has an integrated Apple Watch charger as well. So you don't need to reuse your charging cable. You can charge your iPhone, you can charge your Apple Watch, and it also has a Type A port. So presumably you could perhaps also charge your iPad, although I'll just need to check what the output is on that rear port. So nice piece of packaging. I particularly like the way that they've put on the back of the packaging that the iPhone and Apple Watch are not included. So that's good to know. Let's open it up and see what we got inside. Someone's glued the box in. Oh. Oh. What is... We can edit all of that out. So inside the box, we've got the charging base. It's finished in a sort of shiny white plastic. You can have it in black as well if you prefer that. Around the edges, this is like a rubber finish. And on the bottom, actually, it's got the specs for the charger. So output for the wireless is 7.5 watts. The output for the USB Type A port is just 1 amp though. So if you were charging your iPad, you'd need to leave it on all night. So we've got a little quick start manual. And a nice little message inside from Mophie. Yeah, apparently they love me. I always like to open a box and find a missive detailing the affections of an international corporation. That's really special. We've got the iPhone wireless charging stand, and what I will say about this is that mine came with a bit of a black mark there on the rubber. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So a little bit of quality control issue there possibly. What I do like about these is that they just snap very easily into the base. If you want to remove that again, if you're going traveling to pack it away in your case, it's very easy to take it out again. Probably should demonstrate. So it just comes straight out. Nice quality, feels good. We've also got the Apple Watch charging point in here as well, which just fits into the top in exactly the same way, very easy to remove. And that's the sort of finished solution that you have by your bedside. And again, if you have it in black, obviously these parts are all black as well. So on the back here, we've got the power connector and the USB Type A port. So finally in the box, we've got the power adapter. So this is actually a Mophie branded unit. Of course, what else would you expect for £90? This is a premium product. I'd expect to get a premium quality charging plug with it. So this just plugs straight into the back of the unit. It's a nice, neat connection because the plug is shaped. There's a little indentation on the back of the charging dock and the plug fits neatly into that. So it's nice and snug. Doesn't feel like it's gonna just be pulled out very easily. So we've plugged in the Mophie charging dock. Is it Mophie or Mophie? I've no idea. I'm gonna call it Mophie. So we've plugged it in, and just to give you an idea of what this might look like on your bedside table, you just drop your phone on. Very simple, it starts charging, and you'll notice that the LED light underneath here lights up to signify that it is now charging. That light doesn't stay on for very long. I think it's about a minute or something like that, and then it switches off, so it doesn't keep you awake at night. That's a nice little touch. If we take then the Apple Watch, So I've got a Series 6 watch here, but I believe any of the Apple Watches will work. So just put it straight onto the magnetic charger there. And you see it goes into the bedside table mode in landscape. I think the bedside mode is really useful. It means I can get rid of my radio alarm clock, but as you've probably noticed, the display only stays on for a minute once you put it onto the charger. So it means if you wake up in the night and you look across at your bedside table, it's all dark until you tap the surface that the watch is on and it will light up again for 10 seconds. What a really neat feature. Apple has obviously thought about this. They want to protect the display inside your Apple Watch. After all, what's the point in having it switched on for 8 hours a night for the few seconds when you're actually going to look at it? I think being able to just tap the surface works really well. And that's not something that's unique to the Mophie stand. Your watch is the thing that's picking up the vibration. So if you've just got your watch on your nightstand plugged into the usual charger, you can also do that little tap to wake function. So quite pleased to find out about that. So that's a very short review, but it's a very simple product. It's the Mophie 2-in-1 wireless charging stand. Pretty sure it's only available from Apple. At £90, it's very expensive. Is it worth the money? It's a nicely made product. I've got confidence in the charging plug that it's not going to blow up on me. I think if you went to buy an equivalent thing from Amazon, yes, you might be able to get the charging stand for less money. It won't be as attractive as this. None of those that I've seen so far look as nice as this one does. By the time you've added on a good quality USB charger and potentially a spare charging cable for your Apple Watch, you're not far off the £90 price point for this device. So I'm very grateful that my wife bought this for me because I probably wouldn't have bothered otherwise, and I'm glad that I got it and was able to test the quality for myself. And I hope this video has been useful for you if you were thinking about one of these devices. Yes, it's pricey, but it looks really good. At the end of the day, we've got a lot of these digital devices in our life. In the bedroom, do you want a big, ugly charging solution, or would you like something sleek and nicely designed? So I hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed my content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And maybe I did enough to earn a thumbs up or a thumbs down if that's your thing. In any case, I'll see you next time for some more geekery.